Hey all, welcome back to episode 29. This is Idrin.
This is Roxy.
And this is Ambi.
And here we are at the Black Omen.
Woo!
Run into Queen Zeal, and we're just about to start our run into it. I thought I'd give a little bit of a recap at the start of this one.
So this is a boss rush, right? Boss rush?
No,
boss rush?
No, it's just a dungeon.
Big dungeon.
He said it's a dungeon.
Oh.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you can have a boss
There
rush
will
in a
be
dungeon.
bosses.
Yep.
Like this guy.
Well, many bosses.
Is that his nose that's like swelling?
You know how frogs have that big I don't know what you call it, that croaker thing?
I almost said goiter. That's not it. But yeah, goiter. Yes. Okay. Like a gullet, kind of.
Yeah, gullet.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Whatever.
So this guy starts right out with chaos, which is a big reason why it's important to bring those vigil hats in. Which Chrono doesn't have.
Whoops.
Oh no! Oh no!
This guy's big on statuses. A lot of the later bosses are big on statuses. It's also got that. I don't know what that is.
Some strange
Tentacle slapping you.
tentacle kick.
It's a pat. It's a powerful pat.
Ah, he's in two parts.
He's disgusting. What the fuck is he supposed to be?
He's like a giant mecha frog.
Okay, but do you see how his like chest area looks like a face and not a frog? It looks like a fish spitting out an old man.
There are two monsters here, keep in mind. Do you see the little eyes on the bottom part?
Yeah.
Little red dots on the other side?
That's unholy.
Oh, definitely.
Pretty sure there's something in the Bible against this.
Thankfully, easy to kill. Now it's just a little tiny lazy part left.
Fuck you, baby.
I like it just sort of like slooping around on the ground.
Do you think it leaves a disgusting trail?
I hope so.
Almost certainly.
Cool. I mean, that's not good for your tiled floors.
Like a cross between sort of like bug ichor that you get whenever you squish bugs and like and used engine oil. Just
Yes,
like the two of
exactly
those
that.
mixed together.
Plus some slug slime.
I can see Roxy just looking in disgust at this.
I hate bug ichor. I hate it.
So this is a very high-tech looking dungeon overall. The Black Omen is part of the Ocean Palace from back in Zeal days, just reshaped and reformed into this, and you can see a little bit of the Zeal aesthetic here and there. So here we get the return of these masked guys.
Of course.
These work the same as way back in Guardia Castle Prison. When they're closed up, they do barely any damage when you hit them, but when they're open up, you kill them.
You know what I just realized?
What's that?
Ayla, when she's facing, like, up and you see her back, they carefully put in enough sprites for you to be able to tell where her butt is.
Yep.
And where her legs start. That's attention to detail.
So, those were Martellos. Those were laser turrets. Here we've got some goons.
Are these fucking Chuck E. Cheese?
Yes.
Yes, it's Chuck E. Cheese now.
They alternate between just taking down to half hit points and striking you for some good damage. So...
Ayla, what is this?
That's a dual tech with Luca.
Fire spit.
Damn, Ayla. I like it. I like it.
Oh boy.
It's a fire tornado.
These guys look cool.
Here we've got Synchrites. Sort of robo-sentry guys. Little classic purple laser.
Gotta fear those purple lasers.
And when you charm them, you can get a gold earring. That's the accessory that when you equip it gives you a 50% hit point boost.
Is it an earring or an urn?
It's an urn.
Earring.
Here we've got wall panels. Shoot missiles at you.
They look kind of like Samus.
A little bit, yeah. They might also do lasers, I can't remember. And you can pull speed tab out of them with charm.
Samus is beautiful. How dare you?
And here, we've got the boss orb and sidekicks.
We have a wiffle ball.
They start off with Lock All, and you can guess what that means about what these monsters are for. This is the rubble of this dungeon. The only difference is that boss orb there, easy to kill, does damage over time, so you actually do have to kill it to take care of it. And you also have to kill these 2 sidekicks if you want to get the reward. These are the things that are hard to hit that give you the big tech point boost.
I like the way their faces look when their eyes are closed. It kind of looks like birds.
It does. It's kind of cute.
Yeah. Why do they have to be bad? Stop missing, Frog. Damn.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, that's right. That's my girl. Yeah.
So each one of them gives you 100 tech points. The boss orb gives you nothing at all. And Ayla learned her ultimate tech, Dino Tail.
Hey.
Oh, not ultimate. Second ultimate.
Does she grow a dino tail?
Not quite.
Damn.
So you can see we're pretty close to having all of them. Dino Tail is basically Frog Squash.
Oh, dude.
Does it summon a dinosaur?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Here's you see what happens when you try to focus on the sidekicks instead. The boss orb just keeps doing that again and again, and because your attacks and items are disabled, you can't heal yourself.
Damn.
Dang.
So yeah, you gotta go straight for the boss.
Yeah. Especially since it's very fast in terms of how often it attacks. And they'll still run away if the boss is still up anyway. So even if you can tank through it because of your defense stats, it's not that big of a help. Especially since the boss orb is so quick to die.
Right, and you still don't get any experience from the boss orb.
Yep, it gives basically nothing.
Yeah. What the fuck?
This is the new version of the mutant from 2300 AD.
I'm terrified.
This is the metal mute.
They look like they're gonna start tap dancing at me. Don't open your eyes! No!
So they drain health, and they use this fancy lightning attack.
Intro, they're staring. I'm terrified.
And we also got the fly clops.
This is what I'm gonna see in my nightmares.
I just want to say hi.
Tell me when it's over.
It's over. It wasn't over.
Thank God. I know. Gotta peek through my my hands. You asshole. Oh man.
Ooh, teleporter.
So we take this teleporter into the second part of the dungeon.
Give him a hat.
And to heal up a little first. We switched in Magus to get some more tech points on him.
Nice.
So when do we get to see Ayla drop a dinosaur on somebody?
Oh, it's coming.
Yes.
But first we've got an elevator scene. You'll like this, Roxy.
Ah, I'm so tired. Like,
Gato.
I just don't trust any elevator in any video game because of this. Even if it's a horror game, even if it's adventure, I just know it's coming.
Evil Gato.
Yep. The Cybots are evil Gatos. They have 2 attacks that you saw there. One of them chaoses the entire party. The other takes it half damage. So we've got to heal up again after that. There were elevators in Mass Effect, though, Roxy.
Even those, I do not trust.
You had some nice conversations there.
Yeah, but I still don't trust them.
Did they ever pull that in Mass Effect? I don't remember if they ever did do an elevator scene.
That's actually, I think maybe kind of, but not like during the elevator, just like right after or something.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
know-
that sounds familiar.
Yeah, I know they did a lot of elevator scenes in like the Dead Space, but also even in games like Phantasy Star Online, there was scenes like that.
Here we've got the
Ruminator.
Yep. So the Ruminator, they drain full hit points from who they hit, whether that be another monster or one of your party, and you can charm them for a Mega Elixir. So, good place to farm up on those, which is really handy going to last fights. If you let them hit you, their only attack is to drain full hit points and heal themselves for the same amount.
Wow.
So, one-shot kill.
Painful.
But they tend to show up in groups, and they focus on one another before they focus on you.
Neat. With these guys, like the lock ones, wasn't there like a hat you could buy from the place that prevented the lock status?
Unfortunately, it doesn't prevent lock all.
Oh, bastards.
That's a separate status, technically, in the game.
Super
So
weird.
you can't cheese the Rubbles.
Super rude.
Yeah. So you might have seen for a moment there, Magus learned Black Hole. It's an instant kill on something that it happens to work on.
Ah.
Something else we'll see.
That was a lot of money in that chest.
I keep expecting those statues to just come off the walls.
So this is a big dungeon, so you might be able to tell I'm trying to kind of rush things through it a bit.
Lots of guys.
I do hang around on this combat just so we can show off some of the attacks.
Yeah.
Power of life and death. Black hole.
First we're going to pull a Hyper Raptor off of the Martello.
And it's gone.
Magus
Dino Tail.
Magus
no,
basically
triple kick
called the shot, yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh,
There's
man.
triple kick. That's Ayla's ultimate.
Yeah, that was good.
Nice.
Still no Dino Tail though, Andy.
Damn it.
It's coming. I don't use it too much because unless you're at low hit points, it doesn't do a lot of damage, and in random combats, you're not often going to get low hit points. And now I'm just looking around to see if there's something I can swap onto Chrono, improve his magic defense a little. And just general checking out if we have any accessories to swap.
I still love that Ayla's ultimate weapon is Fist.
Oh, the thing is, it's not actually her ultimate weapon, because as you level her up, that weapon improves itself.
Oh.
God.
You need to be really high level to hit that, but at something like level 60, it turns into Bronze Fist, and something like 75, it turns into Iron Fist. And then at level Star, it gets its ultimate form, which I cannot remember what it is.
Level star. That's great.
Yeah. The stats in this game all max out at Star instead of 99. It's basically 100.
So are we going through a New Game Plus run to hit that level Star?
Possibly. Not something that I'll show, though, because the New Game Plus stuff I'm only going to show the endings because you don't need to go through that.
Oh, okay.
And here we get a little respite before we head on. We've
just
got
chat.
a couple friendly new.
Just hang out.
Yeah.
Huh.
So that's if you want to leave the dungeon.
Oh.
That's an escape.
Yeah, because, like, what if you had picked, sure, I'll leave.
Yep. And here we've got a nice shop. A very nice shop. Because this is the only place you can buy
You
Hyper
have
Ethers.
so much gold.
Hyper Ethers are just a full MP heal, I think. Or is they... They're either full or 60. Yep, full Ether is 60, Hyper Ether is full.
Instead of restoring a set number of MP, they just restore MP.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, I just realized Ayla has, like, second highest defense.
Yep. She's tough. The only one that's got higher is a person that's literally made out of metal.
Yeah.
So I think I do sell some extra junk here, just so that I can get even more stuff out of it. I don't want to get rid of those mails and vests, though, because it's nice to have the elemental defense. So I think I end up deciding... Oh, nope, I trade some stuff around. The nice thing about giving Chrono the Nova armor is it also has status defense, so now we don't have to worry about Chrono constantly getting chaosed, or stopped, or poisoned.
Why can't Chrono wear, like, the Vigilante, or do we just
He
not
can.
have?
He's just got an even better hat right now. I'm leaving the safe helm on him because it's the one that just reduces all physical damage by 1/3.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
And since now he's got the Nova armor, not as big a deal now anyway.
What the heck?
This guy looks
Here?
familiar.
We've got the Tubster. Yep, this is a palace swap of Hecarim.
Yeah. Okay. Power of life, death.
See if we can just instantly kill this boss.
Didn't work though, so I just skipped ahead anyway. You can steal power taps from him like you saw there, so good source for that. This dungeon in general is a good place to steal items. I think every monster in here has some really nice items to steal. And later on, well, no, I'll save that until we get there.
Fucking incognito.
If Ayla can steal stuff and, like, wears the furs and things and generally sort of barbarian checks,
Ah, that's why.
does that mean that Ayla is Conan the Barbarian? Because Conan the Barbarian was barbarian and thief, if I remember right.
I like that idea, so let's say yes.
How dare you? This is my wife.
Now that's more compliment than you think, Roxy. See, this image of like...
I've never seen Conan the Barbarian, so...
Oh, like the pop culture stuff. He's treated as just like this dumb meathead, but
yeah.
he was like a clever guy in the original books.
Okay.
Like he was a smart guy that was also really strong.
So is it just Arnold's like
Pretty
personification of him that made him seem like a meathead?
Yeah, pretty much that.
But was he smart in the movie?
I've never seen the movie, so I don't.
Oh, okay.
That room back there, by the way, with the infinite ruminators, that's what I was not mentioning before, because you can just keep going in and out there, get basically infinite mega elixirs. Every time you go back in that room, that river of ruminators is back flowing through. We're almost there for everyone's text. So close. So I'm leaving Magus so that we can keep working towards dark matter.
Yeah, he's got to catch up.
Yep. Might be able to guess that would be his ultimate tech. That's a spell he used back when we fought him. Really strong shadow magic. And this is really annoying, because you're fighting two of them at once, both of the boss orbs keep attacking, and the time limit before running away is no longer. It's exactly as short as usual.
Why?
Oh man.
So...
At least you got both of them.
I got both boss orbs.
Yeah.
That's it.
Aw. That's bullshit.
Yeah, this is such an annoying encounter. I think the best I've ever done is, like, taking out maybe two of them there, and that was when I got really lucky and didn't get a single miss. Oh, that's right, I did have the Haste Helm. I swapped it to Safe Helm. Haste Helm is also good because it's constant haste, which is going twice as fast for the bar in combat. The timer bar.
Attack twice as much.
Pretty much, yep. Which for Chrono with his crit stuff is really good.
Oh. Another one of these guys.
The return.
Tubster 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, pretty much.
And Magus is dead.
Magus! Oh shit! This is why he needs to get the experience.
Exactly.
Shit. He's a weenie. Oh god. So fast.
Didn't even bother for that one. Well, there's a lot of stuff here. Gotta keep moving. And a new teleporter. Part 3. And now we get to the part of the dungeon that looks more outright Ocean Palace-y. The part that was, I guess, the least transformed when Zeal pulled this into the sky. And we got
what the fuck?
Blob and Alien.
Wow.
It's disgusting. Why does it have teeth? Why does it have whiskers? Exterminate. No! Pick the bigger one! Free me from this hell!
And the blobs counterattack with MP Buster.
Oh,
so
God.
MP drain. Oh, it gets worse. Wait until I see what the aliens counterattack with.
No.
I take them out pretty quick here, but we do see them again, Roxy. So
Disgusting.
don't worry. We'll have another one.
Disgusting. This dungeon is just full of my nightmares.
Yeah. Which, I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that all of these are, like, in some way either products of Lavos or products of Queen Zeal doing some experiment.
Experiments, yeah. She's nasty, too.
Because, I mean, we can imagine that there were some Earthbound people working on the Ocean Palace caught in here. If you want some real horror story stuff.
Oh boy.
Oh.
So maybe that answers your question about why the blobs. That's what I like to think.
I always wondered, like, did she have those statues made, or are those, like, people that she just encased?
That is a horrifying idea, and I love it.
Oh.
It makes me curious why the ladies and the gargoyles, though. Like, why those specifically?
Yeah.
So, anything you do to an alien counterattacks with this.
That's disgusting. Do you know what it looks like? A
Take
fucking
a look at Magus's
gerbil.
hit points.
It looks like... Oh!
And
Wow.
Chrono's hit points.
God. But they
Wow.
look like gooey gerbils.
They really do. I never thought about it before you pointed that out, but they really do.
Ah.
Hey,
hate
Magus got
them.
dark matter.
Fucking finally.
Those are the only 4 in the dungeon. Those 4 would be this fast.
Thank God.
Monsters that
We would have
counterattack
had to
with
put
one
like
hit
a
KO.
like a NR-17 rating on this. It's just not my aesthetic.
Oh, hey, save point.
Hmm.
Wonder what that could mean.
The time hack.
Still the best
So
chapter.
good. So good.
Oop.
Is this Simon Says? No, not again.
Giga Mutant.
Hi, Grandpa.
The upgraded form of Mega Mutant.
Yep.
Oh, it has a tongue.
Different
Stop.
attacks, different styles. He's got that fire attack, poison, mutant gas.
Swamp creature.
Nice.
Got the lightning attack here, shining bit.
One per frog.
Throws ninja stars. It's got life shaver, takes you down to 1 hit point.
Well,
Top half is very resistant to physical.
Nice. I like this attack. It looks very cool.
It really does. Drains hit points.
Thanks. That was absolutely useless, Magus.
Drains magic points.
Oh, thank God.
Did that make up for it, Roxy?
Yes.
Magus with the mad magic.
Let's heal again.
I wonder if they redid, like, if they ever considered redoing Chrono in, like, a modern, like, the kind of the same thing that they did to Final Fantasy VII.
Like, they're working on it. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, like, if they redid Chrono Trigger, if then they would put, like, since you have Magus on your team, if there would be comments between him and Chrono
Oh, like
or
banter?
something.
I
Yeah.
would love... I love RPGs with banter. More games
Yeah.
should have banter.
Yeah, I really enjoy that from Mass Effect. I think it's great.
Yeah. There's a game... I at some point we need to get into the Black Isle games, because they are amazing for that sort of stuff. Black Isle is BioWare before BioWare.
Yeah.
And we've got another elevator scene here.
Hey.
And nothing happens.
I don't trust.
I didn't cut anything there. Just an elevator.
I don't
That's
trust. Sync right, yeah. Nice.
Lifeline is a triple tech for these 3. I don't think I showed it off, but it's basically...
When the heck did we get Marl?
Oh, I swapped her on before the elevator.
Seriously? Whoa! Wait a minute. Hold up.
Anyway, Lifeline is a triple hit that I don't show off, but what it does, it's an automatic revive for everyone in your party one time. Oh, I do show it off right here. And so everyone here basically has the same effect as Green Drain one time. If they die, then they'll automatically get revived.
Oh.
Nice.
Very situational, though. And it locks you into using this particular party, which isn't the best for damage. Robo's pretty good with it, and Chrono is, but Marl, her healing is really good single target, but at this point in the game, AoE healing is what you really need.
So what you're saying is Marl is useless.
Yes.
Oh man, I need that, I need that as a soundbite and just save forever.
We can make that the title for this episode.
Marl's useless.
Yeah, no, she is, mechanically, she is considered the worst character in the game because her damage is so low, and her healing for single target is amazing, but late game, you don't need single target healing. Really, you don't even need AoE healing, because late game, you're going to have so many Mega Elixirs and Elixirs and Hyper Ethers that you can pretty much rely on item healing and you're fine. So there we saw Shock, by the way. That was Robo's ultimate attack. Pyramid Lightning.
Nice.
Because it's all about triangles. Very MP heavy, though. That's one of the problems with Robo in particular. His best stuff is really MP heavy, so it's hard to keep his MP up to keep that going. And we've got another save point.
Was there one of the items that cut MP-like usage?
There's an accessory that does that. So it can be a good idea to throw that on Robo, but it's another case where late game items are so prevalent that not really that huge of a deal. Round 3.
Is it Uber? Terra
Mutant.
Only they misspelled Terra. So, this guy uses Chaos.
Control?
Like a lot of bosses do. Yes. It's secretly Shadow in disguise. Fire. He's big on fire. Single target and multi-target.
Oh, it's a spicy meat frog.
Draining, of course, like this guy always does. Only in this case, I think it's a full MP heal. And this guy will also drain himself. Just suck hit points from his lower half.
Interesting.
Really high defense on the upper half, and on the lower half, so you really need to use magic to kill this guy. And lower half counterattacks with Lightsaber.
Oh, nasty.
And there's also elemental immunities to deal with as well.
Of course.
Oh boy.
Is there one more version of this guy we gotta fight, or two?
Nope, that was the last
That
one.
was it? Oh, thank God.
They didn't go above Terra.
Bye, Frogman.
So there's no Pato mutant?
Nope. Which is a good thing, because if you bring Frog into that fight, then they would just grab Frog and run away.
Bad puns.
We're coming up near the end of the dungeon here, finally. We do have one more boss, though. Not a mutant.
Next
A
man?
time portal? Oh boy, hello.
A Lavos spawn.
Oh!
Much more powerful kind than the ones you get on Death Peak. But the basic mechanic are the same. Hit the head, don't hit the shell.
Right. Okay.
Very strong attacks, too. That one spell you saw just did 500 to Robo.
Dang.
Thankfully, this is a very good single target damage team.
Yeah. Like, making use of their punches. Oh, jeez, Robo.
Yeah.
Don't even let him breathe.
Well, that's really the idea. The faster you go, the quicker you take stuff down. So you want to just do as much to boost your speed as you can in Chrono Trigger. That's really the key to success in later fights. And this one goes down so quickly that I didn't even bother cutting anything out of this boss fight, so it's going to be done pretty soon. I do show off this dual tech, though. Cure Wave.
That's so cute.
Yeah. Friends.
Friends, yeah.
Friends healing friends.
I wonder if Frog and Robo would hang out.
Yes, and it would be super cute. Give me the fanfiction.
I'll see what I can find. I'm really disappointed that I could never find any Mother Brain stuff. There was like one piece of fan art I found from Mother Brain at all, and it was a photo manip wallpaper of some celebrity making look like Mother Brain.
What?
I think I'd link you that wallpaper, Roxy.
Actually, yeah, I think so. It's somewhere.
So, Lava Spawn is tough, but dies fast. Tough in terms of the damage, it does. And hopefully that's Lavos' last baby.
More wall fights.
Yep. Same as usual, but these bigger groups can use that area lightning attack and they just their missile strikes. You know, the interesting thing about Robo is that he's actually got access to every element but water in his attacks, even though he's magic-free.
Interesting.
Aha! The panels! I don't trust him.
Well, they're dead, so it's okay.
I love how they explode, it's great.
Yep, and also that the last one was actually the obstacle blocking you from going through the doorway. It's a nice little touch.
Yeah.
That's one little weird detail in the way the Black Omen time thing works. Some of the encounters you can do again if you run into a past version of Black Omen, but things like the panels and whatnot... Oh, by the way, this is weird.
What?
Why?
Things like the panels and whatnot don't reappear. And, yeah.
But where's Magus?
Who cares about Magus?
It doesn't exist.
Oh, hello.
That is the wreckage of the Mammon Machine. When we destroyed it.
Oh, dang.
Is she gonna use those copies to, like, defeat us?
I honestly don't know what's up with those copies. They never...
They're never
come up.
explained?
Nope, and they never come up, like, not even in a fight.
That's so weird.
So, here we have Zeal, who starts right off with a attack that brings everyone down to 1 hit point.
Oh. Pleasant.
She really demonstrates her status here as a master magician. She's also got a magic drain by making out with Frog.
I mean, who wouldn't?
Fire Blast. The nice thing, though, about Halation is it lets you use this strategy.
The frog does more damage the lower your hit points are?
Yep.
And she brings you to 1 hit points.
Also good if you have Ayla. We will see Dino Tail eventually. I promise
Eventually. Oh. Well.
Second boss fight. Because you know these final bosses need multiple phases.
Well.
This is some kind of
Mammon.
ethereal... Yeah.
Modifies all energy.
This is some kind of ethereal projection of the Mammon machine. I don't know exactly what it is. The way it works, every physical attack you do on it, such as Confuse, increases its physical defense.
Well. And no way to lower it?
We'll see, but every magical attack increases its physical attack power. But remember that the Masamune is made of red stone, which reacts weirdly with the Mammon machine. So if you physically attack a frog equipping the Masamune, it drains the Mammon machine's energy. So that is how you cancel out that building of energy.
You just gotta bring Frog.
Yep. It's one of those nice little color things that they do. So eventually, like you saw there, it releases its energy, it goes into a fallow phase where it just does nothing, gives you plenty of chance to attack it. Eventually it comes back online, but you just want to do as much damage as you can during these phases, and you don't have to worry about the mechanics. It's got some attacks that are not too dangerous. This is really more of a time-filling boss, honestly.
It looks cool as well.
It does, yeah.
Also, what did Queen Zeal mean about throwing us into the Mammon machine?
Well, we're inside it right now. This is like the interior.
This is where we're having the fight.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
And I don't know what the Mammon machine is. You might remember that it was the machine that was used to drain energy from Lavos to empower the floating island of Zeal. That was eventually moved to the Ocean Palace in order to be even closer to Lavos to get energy even more efficiently. So it's very Lavos stuff. And we've just destroyed it. And
Wow.
now we get the last boss of the Dark Omen. Or Black Omen. And there's a nice little thing here that happens if you bring Magus, which is why I brought him to this fight. Because Magus, as you can understand, has a little bit of a beef with Queen Zeal. Just a tiny bit. Cretins is such a good insult.
Idiots. Wow, he speaks.
And he also brought his music. And you know what big magicians always do as their final go? Transform.
Okay. She goes full... that guy from... Star Fox?
Andros.
That's the one, Andros. She goes full Andros.
Yep. Attack the right hand, it counterattacks with MP Buster. Attack the left hand, it counterattacks with Life Shaver.
Rude.
Also a good range of his general attacks. Sky Gates. Hexagon Miss.
Stargate.
Dark Gear, AoE shadow damage. Purple Laser, of course.
Gotta love the purple laser.
And the Yellow Laser. And of course, she also still uses Halation.
Hellacious.
Can I just say, I really like this fight, because, like, that's so cool.
It is. I love the way it looks. You're on top of the Black Omen, looking down over the world, the moon overhead.
Yeah.
It's a great set piece. And you also saw that Zeal also uses Empty Buster just as an attack, which is just annoying. So you basically want to ignore the hands, don't do AoEs, and focus on Zeal's head, and eventually she will die.
Zeal had really long middle fingers.
Yes.
Just saying.
Yep.
All the better to flip off the entire world.
You think she ever spent some time doing that, just hang out in this form? Double birding the whole populace?
Probably. Do you think he's gonna lend her his power? I mean... Come on, man. Don't give a shit about her. She's just using you.
Well, he is in a sense, in that things are going to happen a little bit early now.
Like right now?
Like right now.
Like the end is like right now?
Yep.
Oh boy.
The end is literally nigh?
Yep.
Oh shit.
Still not.
The science guy.
Once again.
Oh boy. Ship just descends.
He really doesn't like being woken up early, by the way.
Seemed kind of mad.
And you mentioned boss rush, Ambi?
He enters attack mode. Are we gonna fight like all the previous Yeah,
Yep.
of course.
So we're gonna go with the original party.
Don't. Ah,
You gotta fight the last boss of the original party. It's law.
sure.
So each boss has exactly the same mechanics as the original and exactly the same statistics as the original. Including hit point values.
That'll make this fight a little bit quick.
Yep. Though they still have the same elemental immunities as well, and you might remember that Dragon Tank, part of it was immune to lightning. So we'll go through a good number. First Dragon Tank, then the Guardian, 2380. After that comes Hecarim, 1080.
So I'm guessing he's just like channeling their energies.
Yep. And Zombor from Xenon Bridge at 600. Mazamune. It's a good recap of everything we've gone through. And here is Nizbel. Magus.
Even him?
Yep.
Okay.
I wonder how Magus feels about this.
Probably a little uncomfortable. Black Tyranno and Leland Hazel.
Oh man, that was good though. That was a good fight.
Yeah. Giga Gaia.
Jesus.
This huge motherfucker.
And finally, Lavos itself. That's Antipode 3, by the way. Marlon Lucas' final dual tech.
Damn.
What? Nice.
Sorry, I like how they just kind of like stood in front of him.
Lavos is getting a little angry. And here you go, feel better. Feel better, Roxy?
Yeah. Thank you.
Team Shorty.
Team Shorty.
Minus Luca.
Yeah, pretty much.
We've got to keep Chrono, though. After everything we've been through, Chrono can't not fight the last boss. And he starts off with his signature attack, Destruction Raining from the Heavens.
Doesn't actually seem that bad.
Not really, not at this point. This boss isn't nearly as bad as he was in the Ocean Palace. The Ocean Palace, they specifically scaled him up so that you couldn't really defeat him, and it was a plot battle. But here, more reasonable.
Is it possible to beat him at the Ocean Palace?
It is, and that's one of the two ways of getting the gag ending. The UFO ending, to use Silent Hill terms.
Of course.
So, of course, Lavos uses Chaos like every late-game boss does, in addition to Destruction from the Heavens. This is another boss that goes so quick that I'm not bothering to have anything from it. He uses the same spine attack that his spawn uses, but a little bit more damage, I think.
Not twice as much.
Punch him in the head.
Godlike extra-dimensional being. Punch him in the head.
I mean, that's what I would do.
And Lavos is dead.
What?
Sort of.
Is
Do
this
we have
just
to
like
fight
the
his
first?
hollowed-out shell?
Probably. This is probably just like his first like phase. This is not even my final form.
Yep, this wasn't Lavos. This was armor. The real Lavos is inside this body.
The real Lavos just like shrunk inside. He was like, "Fuck this. I'm gonna heal."
Oh.
Ew.
Worse than Magus's place.
To the ooey gooey center.
And next time, we're going to finish things off.
Oh man.
That gate on the left is how you get back to the end of time if you want to. If you take the bucket, it just takes you straight here.
The final battle, the time egg, the fated hour.
Exactly.
The time egg.
Is that a heartbeat?
Yes.
Ah.
If you think about it, isn't Lavos just one big time egg himself?
Isn't Lavos just one big, like, egg?
One big evil
You know what?
egg.
No, sorry. I was gonna make up an insult and just call him, like, a piece of shit kind of thing, and my brain was just like, he's just an egg. He's just an egg.
Is there any worse insult than that?
He's green eggs.
And ham.
And ham.
Now, we all know Magus is a ham.
The end boss is Dr. Seuss.
Yes. Alright, well, next time we're going to finish things up. Not counting the endings. We will have an ending video, but next time is the official plot finale.
Oh, man.
Hey.
So, until next time, everyone. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.